So welcome. This is our, I think, third virtual open house marathon that we're doing with the office. We've had great viewership on the last few, and we love kind of the changes in the market that we're experiencing, and adapting and innovating is a big part of what we do, and our agents are awesome at leading that in the industry. So today we're featuring some luxury properties. So we do quite a bit of luxury work, and the luxury market in Edmonton is one that's kind of evolved over the last kind of 10, 20 years. Shane and I were talking about it previously that, when we both started in real estate, I remember there being less, like back in kind of 2002, 2003, at the end of a year, there might be less than a dozen properties over $1 million that sold. And now we're seeing hundreds of properties in a year that sell in that $1 million plus range, and properties up to $8, $10, $12 million that are on the market. So it's definitely an evolving marketplace. So to introduce myself, I'm John Carter. I'm the broker and owner with the office. And Shane, you want to intro yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. Shane Parent. I'm the associate broker and owner with Remax River City.
Awesome. And I'm Sarah, and I am not a real estate agent. I run our social department, and I'm here to help out, ask some questions that are maybe a little more consumer related. So, yeah.
Wonderful. Yeah. So, I mean, it's, I think part of the new reality of business these days, period, but especially in the real estate side, is social media marketing. Video marketing is a huge part of marketing properties. And so with our brokerage here, Sarah actually runs our in-house digital marketing department for our agents. And so it's one of the things that we have that's unique in our marketplace. To my knowledge, we're still the only office that has an in-house digital marketing department. And a lot of the agents will use contractors and things like that to be out there and marketing their properties. They'll hire companies that'll do video, do drone photography, and most recently 360 tours and Matterport style 360 tours are really popular because clients want to be able to view properties from their home. That's part of the reality of what we're in with these COVID times. So just to touch base on that too is, as far as working with a realtor now, viewing properties now in this marketplace, we've had adjusted protocols from back kind of mid-March, and it's been an evolving thing pretty rapidly as we all were faced with COVID. But real estate was deemed an essential service, and the way I always put it is, if you're being told to quarantine to your home, well, you need to have a home to do it in. And so that's one of the reasons we're an essential service, is to make sure that people have a place to live. And there's lots of real estate transactions happen over months, often by the time they take possession. So a big part of that is ensuring that they still get possession of their homes. If they were in a lease and have given notice on that rental property and the landlord has put another tenant in behind you, you got to make sure that you're getting possession of your new home. So we have a lot of adjusted protocols, and feel free to reach out to your realtor with any of those questions. But we have safety protocols, leveraging of technology, and a lot of other ways that we can market your home in this market, and are doing so successfully. In April, our office sold over 100 properties in the month of April, and it was obviously down from the prior year's same period, but still seeing good activity. And week by week, we're starting to see, as things kind of open up now, people are more comfortable to get out there. They're back, in a lot of cases, back to work, and so there's lots of market activity. And on the luxury front, I even helped a couple of our realtors. It was a situation with one of our agents having a $1.3 million property listed in Westbrook Estates on the weekend, and another one of our agents was bringing the buyer, and they were negotiating on that. And so I stepped in just to help a little bit as the broker there. And but there's good activity in that luxury market. So we're excited today to feature several luxury listings that our agents have around the city. And so I don't know where we're at, Shane, for timing. Is Brent ready to roll in 10 minutes?
John, so what kind of safety precautions are put in place for agents and the clients coming to look at them? What has the office done to ensure my safety as a buyer or a seller?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I think that's most people's concern, right? Is like, will I be safe in this environment? So the way I always put it is, it's informed consent based, right? So everyone has their own comfort level in this environment as to where they're they're comfortable, whether it be out working as a buyer out looking at properties or putting their home up on the market for sale and having people come into their home to see it. So basic idea is we have some additional paperwork that we've implemented based on our regulator, RECA, Real Estate Council of Alberta. And the main one there is there's a consult checklist. So it basically goes through and says, if you have your home on the market, what's your level of comfort? Do you want people wearing masks? Do you want people wearing gloves? Do you want a health screening done beforehand? We do that as a default with all client interactions right now. But so we're gonna consult with the seller in terms of where their comfort level is. And then based on that, we will only allow buyers into the home that meet those criteria. So if you say you want masks and gloves, then we recommend you ensure that all the lights are on, all the doors are open that they might want to peek in behind, things like that. Maybe a garage door, interior door, you might have to leave propped open, but you set the home up so that you minimize touch points. And then we health screen the parties before they come into the home, and then away they go. It's no different than any other showing. They go and look at the property and gauge their interest. And then if people aren't comfortable with that, we still have plenty of ways to market property. And there's a lot of stories right now of deals getting put together that don't even hit the open market, where they just know and they're matching a buyer and seller's needs. And so in a lot of ways, we can leverage video, we can leverage floor plans, we can leverage like 3D tours to allow a person to virtually see the home like we're doing today. And
yeah, I talked to a couple agents a few days ago. I actually made it into the office, and they said that they've sold 3 properties over the course of this time, which is a lot. They're a strong team, and they hadn't met any of them until Key Exchange. Yeah. So like that's a changing world, hey? So do you think that this is going to be something that is going to be common in the future? People are going to start to take this on to do real estate?
Yeah, my opinion of this environment is you get, it's just, sped up trends that were already in place, right? And so utilization of this type of technology has been popular for vacation property, for commercial property, investment property, and so relocation. And so I think now, just like anything, we're all a little more comfortable with video meetings and that kind of thing. And so there'll be more adoption of it. It's mostly like the client's comfort level, right? We all know in this world, in this business, nothing beats meeting face-to-face and touring the property in person. But if you're moving from another city and now there's more 360 tours available and more floor plans available for you to be able to view them. I mean, I lived in Toronto for 4 years. And when I moved back to Edmonton, it was actually Shane that went and viewed the property I had shortlisted and was interested in. And we did a Skype video at the time. And I said, can you zoom in on that? What's this room look like? And we were touring around the property completely virtually from Toronto. And I made an offer and bought that property effectively from Toronto, but I flew in for the inspection and to kind of confirm everything in person. So I think a lot of that's gonna increase. So
yeah, one of the things I thought was really cool is that Matterport, that software, when you're inside looking at a Matterport tour, you can actually use the measurement tool to measure how big a space is to see if your bed will fit or your monster couch or whatever. Like, hey, how high are those ceilings? You can actually use the Matterport tour because it does have a measurement feature, and that's a user can do that. So it's pretty cool that way.
Yeah, there's a lot of this kind of technology I think we'll see more and more. And luxury home buyers are often on that front, it's often either local people or there's a lot where it's relocation, right? They're moving from another marketplace. We've seen Edmonton's market is, we've said for a few years now, Edmonton's kind of on sale in comparison to nationally. There's really, really good value for what you buy in Edmonton's market. So if you have someone that's been able to sell their high-end or luxury property in Vancouver, or it might have been a tear down, but it still sells for $4 million, if it's in the right location, they can move here. And it's kind of like what you see on HGTV, where they might sell this 1,000 square foot bungalow in a well-located neighborhood of Vancouver, and they can move into a 20,000 square foot River Valley home or a multiple acreage home with horses or things like that in Edmonton. Like they can really get a lot of value and get an amazing lifestyle here. So yeah, great opportunities.
What defines a luxury property, guys?
So typically it's it's kind of Remax Collection brand is Remax's luxury brand, and they look to double the average purchase price of a market. Because what's luxury in Halifax might be different from luxury in Toronto, might be different than luxury in Edmonton or Calgary or Vancouver. So it's typically double. In Edmonton, our average price is in that 400 range, 450. So typically it's kind of 800,000 plus, but typically it's $1 million plus is most of the luxury market.
Cool. Yeah, we have quite a few properties in between about 700,000 and well over $1 million that we're going to show today. So it's kind of cool. Most of them are in that upper 950 plus. But it's
and a big thing to highlight too is that the luxury market was really impacted by the mortgage rule changes a couple years ago. So they nationwide implemented a rule that if you're buying your mortgage or the purchase price is over $1 million, as soon as you go from $999, $999, and 99 cents, because actually we had a deal that was written at exactly that dollar amount for the reason of qualifying, they now need to put 20% down on the whole purchase, and it requires a lot more cash on a deal. And so properties that were in that 1.1, 1.2, and we were in a softer market at that time already, a lot of them saw prices come down to find a buyer that was putting, still on $1 million property, that's $100,000 they're putting down at 10% down, that right around $1 million was impacted. But the 1.5 to 2 and up, those people have money. If you're looking at a $2 million home, you have equity, you have investments, you have other assets. So it's a very different buyer. And so that's where the luxury market is often one of relationships. And so it's really, really important to work with an agent that understands that luxury market and understands that property and the mentality of the buyers that are going to look at that property. So, yeah.
Yeah, you might find it interesting is that I did a quick search, and actually in the last 12 months, there's actually been 117 properties in just Edmonton that have sold over $1 million. And the highest one actually in Edmonton was listed at 4.3, and that property sold at 3.865. And it was just under 5,000 square feet right here in Edmonton. So I think a lot of people don't know that is even available here, that exists, right? So, yeah.
And what about neighborhoods? So is it pretty typical that luxury homes are all in the same kind of river valley, maybe one or two neighborhoods in the city, or are they pretty spread out when somebody's looking for a luxury home?
Well, that's a good question for some of the agents too to see, but there is definitely pockets of luxury properties in Edmonton. So you see neighborhoods like Westbrook Estates, like Windermere Estates that are along the river valley or in little pockets of kind of nature is one of the ways you'll see a lot of properties of that type. Windsor Park, Belgravia, there's some Glenora and Laurier, Crestwood. We do a lot of work in basically all those neighborhoods. And we have agents that focus and specialize there. But then you also get where we have Brent coming up first here out in like areas around Sherwood Park and lots of acreage communities. So there's a lot of luxury properties east of the city, south of the city, north of the city, up and around either side of St. Albert and in St. Albert. So it really is pretty diverse. And so there's a lot of choice there, but a lot of it is lifestyle and location. And so you, again, if you're not familiar with those areas, then you want to work with someone who has a focus and a specialization that can really guide you on that choice.
Cool.
So Brent, you ready to roll?
Can you hear me?
We can. So we'll introduce Brent McIntosh as one of our top agents, and I guess give a little intro on yourself and then where you're at in the city, and tell us a little bit about this beautiful home.
Well, I'm actually, you said Sherwood Park, but I am showcasing one of our listings in South Edmonton, John. So I am in Summerside, and more specifically, this property backs onto the lake in Summerside. So I've got a $2 million house to start off with today. I'm pretty excited about showing you this property.
Beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely gorgeous property. So I'll flip it around. I'm starting on the outside because I think it's important to see how good looking this house is to start with. The house was built in 2017 by Infinity Master Builders. And the address where I'm at, John, is 2008 90th Street. Backs onto the lake in Summerside, so we'll go in. And not a lot of people, obviously, in Edmonton get to see $2 million properties. So this is sort of fun. Fun for me too, by the way. Just, we don't get to sell a lot of these homes. There isn't that many of them. And this one is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm here at the front entrance. And, whoop. And do you still see me, John? Sorry if you don't mind.
We need, your video died there.
Yeah, I got a text in and
Yeah, I was doing a video just yesterday, and I had the same challenge. I kept getting phone calls in the middle of my video that would cut it out.
And I can't turn that portion off. Here, are we back?
Yep, you're back.
Okay, perfect. Let's start again. This is the entranceway of this absolutely spectacular property. Formal entrance, and it starts off with the main floor den or music room in this case. Some of the features that we're going to see throughout the way of this property include built-in speakers in the ceiling. There is an extremely large living room with a gas fireplace. We've got luxury vinyl flooring throughout the main here. Super, super high end, and an absolutely spectacular kitchen with quartz countertops, this built-in table that seats 6 or 7.
Yeah, those are nice. That's a really popular trend now, is those islands with the low-rise table afterwards. I think it's great for kids and families. You can do crafts on there. Everybody can eat their breakfast and gather around.
Of course, this is probably the most used portion of the house right here.
Yes.
So you can have your friends, your family, everybody visiting while you're doing your entertainment. The kitchen itself has got all kinds of great features like an appliance garage where you can put your big appliances that you don't want out on the countertops for everybody to see. High-end appliances from Genair and Miele. And
nice.
Absolutely gorgeous. You can see a recycling drawer that pulls out. Really great use of pull-out drawers. Soft closing drawers and cabinets, of course. And there is this nice little family area just off the kitchen. So I've got the living room, the formal living room here, and then an extra little bonus room here for the family just off the kitchen, currently with a television. And I've been hinting at what the best part of this property is. You are right on the lake.
Oh, wow.
So pretty tough to duplicate this location. This property already has its own dock. We'll go out there at the end and I can have a quick peek, little sneak peek of the built-in trampoline, the no maintenance landscaping, no grass to mow on this one.
Did you say built-in trampoline?
Yes, yes,
Oh,
I'm hinting at some of the things. So in the middle of the house on the main floor is this huge formal dining room, just in between the kitchen and the staircase. But I'm gonna take you kind of into one of these hidden gems of a property like this. There is an office right off of the kitchen. So great place to look up recipes, great place for the kids to do homework. Again, kind of just a little hidden office space. And then we go into the Butler's Pantry where we've got a huge area to store food, plus an extra fridge and microwave here in the Butler's Pantry. And when I turn the camera, an absolutely gigantic mudroom with 7 cubby holes. So every family member can have their own cubby and place for their mittens and gloves and shoes. And of course, off of the mudroom is the garage. Now, it's a triple garage, but something a little special about this garage is the super tall ceilings. So for those car enthusiasts, you can actually add 2 lifts. So you could park 5 vehicles in this garage because the ceilings are so tall. Or alternatively, you could play basketball here in this garage in the wintertime if you
That is
are
really
so
great.
inclined.
Parking, I think, is a critical one to.
If you're buying a $2 million house, you probably have more than 2 cars. So
Yeah.
I imagine you might have a toy. Right here in the garage, they actually have an insulated and heated storage room, which is pretty cool. So it's actually part of the house and it's heated with the house. We'll go back in because this is going to take me a while to go through this whole house. Over 6,000 square feet developed. It's 4,200 square feet above grade plus the fully finished walkout basement. 2-piece guest bathroom here on the main floor. Back here at the front entrance, we'll go up. And upstairs, there are 4 bedrooms and a bonus room. So I'll start with the bonus room. Now this bonus room has been designed, it's still a fair size, but if somebody wanted it larger, you could actually extend that far wall out over top of the garage that I showed you, that open space there. So the bonus room could go to the very end of the garage if you wanted a larger one. There is a 4-piece main bathroom. This is one of the kids' bedrooms. All the bedrooms have walk-in closets. And we'll go to the master. So of course, it's going to be huge. Lots of room for king-sized mattress and all of your bedroom furniture. And of course, from the master, a view of the lake. So when you live in Summerside, you belong to the Summerside community, and there is a homeowners association fee so that you have access to all the amenities associated with Lake Summerside. And it would be $900 a month or a year for this property. And that gives you all access to the Lake Summerside amenities and of course access to the lake. Edmonton's only swimmable lake. So you can boat, you can swim, you can skate there in the wintertime. Absolutely huge shower, as I'm showing you, with a large bench. And when I go through the walk-in closet, one of my favorite parts about this house is that right outside of the walk-in closet is the laundry, a little cheater door to take you right into the laundry.
Such a great feature.
Somebody was really using some pretty good designing when they did this. So an absolutely gorgeous laundry room, as you'd expect in a property like this. Here at the back, there's 2 more kids' bedrooms with a Jack and Jill bathroom in between. So these bedrooms are, again, very sizable. And this is a 5-piece Jack and Jill bathroom. So 2 sinks and then a little door here. So somebody can be brushing their teeth while somebody else is having a shower. And again, this bedroom has a view of the lake. The home itself has a state-of-the-art security system and 8 exterior cameras, including one that's on the lake, that focuses on the lake, so that when the kids are playing ice hockey in the winter, you could be watching the game from inside the house. That's HD great. Quality too, I might add.
That's amazing. And is there, with those 2 bedrooms upstairs, Brent, I noticed one's facing the lake and one's facing the front of the street. So how do you decide which kid gets the lake view?
Well, I would say choose your favorite child, but no parent should be put in that position. So make them wrestle, and the winner gets the lake property. How's that for an answer?
I like it.
The basement's obviously fully finished. It's a walkout. So we've got a little bar area here, an absolutely huge rec and games area. And then I'm going to showcase this little area between the sliding barn doors. This is currently set up as a kids' playhouse, but could easily be converted and has been designed to turn it into a media room if somebody wanted that instead, if they wanted this to be a theater room. So you could easily take out this playhouse. And I'm not going to go down the slide in fear of breaking it, but this is a nice little kids' playhouse here.
Very, very cool.
Yes. So if you've got children, this house is set and ready to go for you, as the kids would have a ball in something like this. I'm going to go down to the bedrooms here in the basement. So another bathroom here This one is, again, a 5-piece. And then there's 2 more bedrooms here in the basement. So there's a total of 6 bedrooms and the main floor den in this property. And this bathroom cheats out. So if you come in from outside, you can go straight into the bathroom without touching any carpet. And we'll go outside in a second. I want to show one more room. Because this house is on the lake, and if you, you would probably have lake toys, so kayaks, paddle boards, maybe a place to tie the kids' skates. This door is the door to take you outside, and it's the sports storage room. Absolutely spectacular thinking.
Yeah,
so you can bring your paddle board and your kayak right into the house.
And that's just such well designed for the lifestyle that is living on the lake in Summerside.
So aggregate patio out back and artificial grass that is absolutely perfect all year long. I told you I'd show you the trampoline. I'm not going to bounce on it in fear of embarrassing myself, but this is the first built-in trampoline I've ever listed.
That looks so much safer than a regular trampoline.
For sure. Absolutely wonderful. Here's that door I was talking about to bring your kayaks and your paddle boards and sports toys into the property.
Oh, beautiful.
Brent.
And this house comes with its own dock. Yes?
Is there any special information people need to know about living in Summerside, specifically right on the lake, when they're looking to purchase property?
Well, there's the homeowners association fee associated with all properties here. So the homeowners association fee on the lake properties is a little bit more than those properties that don't have lake access. So you can see how big the lake is. Absolutely gorgeous.
Wow.
So here, go ahead, John.
Which way does that backyard face?
So this is a west backyard.
Oh, great. A nice afternoon sun and evening.
Exactly. And you can see that there is a covered portion of the balcony where the barbecue sits. The house itself here in Summerside, you're only 8 minutes away from South Edmonton Common. It's only a 14-minute drive to the Edmonton International Airport, and you're 22 minutes from downtown Edmonton. And about 10 seconds from the lake is my estimation to go into the lake. And again, you can swim and paddle and skate on this lake. Absolutely wonderful.
There's fishing too, I believe, right?
There is, yes, and fishing. Yes, thanks, John. I appreciate that. Yeah, fishing, paddling, swimming, and skating in the winter. So this house is absolutely perfect for somebody with a family or somebody who doesn't necessarily want to buy a lake property as well. You can just buy one property and have them both as your main residence.
That's what I've always thought about the lifestyle that's created by Lake Summerside, is that if you were going to buy 2 homes, you literally just combine that into one single property that you can enjoy the lifestyle all the time without the maintenance factor. I know a lot of people with lake properties that say they spend most of their weekends just doing yard work at the lake instead of enjoying it. This way you get to enjoy it all the time, right?
You don't have to pack up the food and the supplies and the family into the car and Friday night drive out to the lake and do it all over again the following weekend. Mm-hmm. Just come home from work and you're there. So nice and relaxing. Summerside, obviously, great location, all kinds of amazing restaurants, amenities, everything right nearby this neighborhood. You've got great restaurants like the Workshop Eatery, Town Square, Brewery. There's the Canadian Brew House and Brewster's, Boston Pizza, all kinds of places for your family to go and eat, even walking distance away.
Yeah, beautiful. And so,
one thing I'm curious about is what would it take to get Brent to jump into the lake?
Maybe on a warmer day, Shane. Maybe on a warmer day. I'm wearing my favorite suit.
Awesome. So want to give us the rundown again on the asking price and just sort of key features of the home? And we'll be putting up a link. If there's anyone interested in this property, they can reach out to Brent. We'll be having it in the comments of the live feed here with more information and all of Brent's contact information.
So this property, again, is in the community of Summerside, and backs on to the lake in Summerside. It's listed just under $2 million at 1.999900, 1,999,900. It is 4,200 square feet above grade, plus the fully finished walkout basement, built by Infinity Master Builders. Triple attached garage that could easily house 5 vehicles. State-of-the-art security system with automated lighting, automated door locks, and 8 cameras, and built-in speakers in the property, top-of-the-line appliances, quartz countertops, and again, this fantastic location that I don't think can be beat.
And how do you find, have you had any listings or worked at all on Jensen Lakes out in St. Albert that they're trying to replicate a similar concept to Summerside?
I personally don't work that part of the city, John, so I couldn't tell you the difference between Jensen Lake and Lake Summerside. Can you swim in Jensen?
I believe so, and it's still in development, so it's one of those things. From what I know, the total acreage of the lake itself is significantly smaller, and
Okay.
they've put sort of an island in the middle of it that actually have homes on it, which is nice for those few that are on the homes, in those homes, but it doesn't make it feel as natural of a lake, in my opinion. And so I really do think Summerside is kind of that best lake living in the city. That
I agree, because even if you don't actually back onto the lake in Summerside, you do have access to the lake and all its amenities by living here in this community. So there is lots of walking paths and areas to get you down to the lake.
Yeah, and the clubhouse there, they do such great events and community. It's a very like family community oriented community, and they have tennis courts and basketball courts and a kids safe skating rink for in the winter that's like on the property there. They have a skate change spot in the clubhouse, and they do lots of events and things like that all summer long. Plus the beach and the kids play area and stuff is really it's really amazing.
It is.
There.
This is a great community on the south part of Edmonton. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. I think we have
Thank you, guys.
our next guest lined up here. So Justin Vega is up next, and he as well, I believe, has a property in a similar area, but he can intro his property and let us know a little more about it. I believe it's in Summerside as well. So welcome, Justin.
Hi, guys. Can you hear me?
We can.
Excellent. So today we're touring another home out at Lake Summerside. This particular home was custom built by Canyon Springs, and Canyon Springs has been building custom homes in Edmonton for approximately 30 years. And what they've done here is spectacular workmanship. They've actually put in over $200,000 worth of upgrades into this spectacular home to showcase many of their wonderful trades that they have accumulated over the years. Can you see this staircase?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's fantastic. You won't see too many homes with a staircase like this in it. What they did here is they wanted to bring a real West Coast feel to Edmonton, and they've used an abundance of really nice natural elements in wood and stone throughout the house. I mean, check out this view. Look at this. It's like you're in Vancouver somewhere. So they've also done a really neat feature with this particular show home. They hired one of Edmonton's most renowned interior decorators, Shelley Parr. And Shelley Parr has gone all out to showcase her talents as well. And you'll see that in the little things as we walk through the home. So here we have a nice dining room area. This can expand. You can put as many people up to probably about 15 or 16 people here, lots of light. And we're backing right onto the walkway. So this is a quick 2-minute walk down to the beach out in Lake Summerside. Beautiful day out today too.
So I think that's
actually sitting outside.
That's an important one to highlight, Justin. I always found it interesting with Lake Summerside to kind of understand those layers of lake access that people have. So Brent's listing there was backing onto the lake, so someone has their own dock, their own access, but these homes, as I understand them, it's a shared pathway of all the homes that back onto that, but it's exclusive just to those homes to have shared access to the lake. Is that right?
That's correct. That's correct. So not everybody that lives in Summerside gets access to the lake, but there's a number of different paths and ways you can access the lake. But a lot of people have to spend, 10 minutes driving around from their particular cul-de-sac to get to the lake. Whereas in this particular instance, you just walk out your back gate and you're 2 minutes down the path to the lake. So back to the house now. This particular builder has gone through all the painstaking efforts of trying to put a very modern touch to this home. And they've added a very high-end appliance package. Everything's decor as far as like the stainless steel appliances in the main kitchen. And look at this fridge. This is like a $15,000 fridge. This is crazy. You don't really appreciate the little details like this in these $1 million properties until you actually see and go through a number of $1 million properties. And then you can see the difference between some of the top builders in the city and people who are just hoping to get $1 million out of their properties.
Right. And I think that's an important point, like you kind of noted. They're an established builder, long time history, and they're using this show home to showcase what they can do in the luxury market.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. This particular house is a great family home. And this particular builder always puts 4 bedrooms upstairs. So that's something that's not easy to come by. A lot of people have 3 bedrooms and a bonus room, but I mean, like, check out this bonus room. This is fantastic. Again, lots of light, abundance of wood, another beautiful fireplace. There's actually 3 really nice fireplaces in this home.
And are they gas fireplaces?
Yes. So all 3 of the fireplaces are gas fireplaces. Beautiful wet bar. And here we go. This is one of the first bedrooms on the upper level. There's 4 bedrooms on the upper level. And again, Shelley Parr has her footprint all over these rooms. They look fantastic.
And what's the wainscoting in that bedroom? I'm curious.
Isn't that neat? That's metal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's really cool. This is more of an industrial look. So this is more of a teenager's kind of room. I think that's cool. It's not my favorite of the bedrooms. I'm going to show you the favorite bedroom coming up here soon. But we're going to walk through the master bedroom first. And she did a wonderful job designing this room. There's built-in wood accents along the back for the bedroom. Lots of space. And one of the neat things about this home is, can you see how bright it is in the master bathroom here?
Ah.
So they have these 2 solar tubes, which is really cool because you don't have to put lights on. You actually have an abundance of light coming through here. So it's almost like it's sunshine every day of the week. You have a beautiful walk-in shower. You don't see this very often. It's a lot of money to put one of these in.
Are there heated floors?
Of course. Yes, thanks for mentioning that feature. It's fantastic.
I love me some heated floors.
Yeah, the whole upper master bathroom has heated floors on a timer. And check out this little powder area.
Justin?
Yes.
I'm just wondering if you could slow down a smidge.
Of course.
Yeah, thanks.
For the view?
Yeah, perfect. That's a little bit better. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's so pretty. I don't want to miss anything.
No, yeah, no, I hear you. And if you look up there, up top there, you can see 2 rain showers in the shower stall as well. You can actually have more than 2 people in there, which will always be fun. And as we're walking through the master bathroom, of course, there's his and hers closets as well. And this is another feature that this builder prides itself on doing. They always put the laundry upstairs as a walk-through from the master bedroom. And people really like this. And again, of course, we have a full sink, which is really nice to have upstairs when you have your laundry. And now we're going to go into my favorite of the bedrooms. Look at this. Hey, is this not a great kids' room or what?
Very cool.
Yeah.
Is that a wallpaper or is that like custom deckling?
No, they actually hired someone to come in here and custom paint. So this particular room has been custom painted.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. This is the 2nd bedroom of the 4 bedrooms upstairs. And then this one has more of a San Francisco feel.
But they got the Walterdale Bridge skyline there. That's an
it's
iconic,
pretty,
becoming very iconic shot in Edmonton.
it's pretty cool.
Justin, can you hop back to that room for a quick sec and just
Yeah.
kind of give me a shot from the doorway?
Yes.
'Cause I think I missed some stuff. Oh, okay. So this room's facing the street, and can you just pan down a little bit so we can?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Okay. So, because I'm not a real estate agent,
Mhm.
this is a show home that I could buy as is.
Correct.
Okay. Cool. That's kind of nice. I would love to walk into a house that was decorated so beautifully like this.
Yeah, well, that's a great compliment. And again, here we are, another full bathroom.
Does it come with the furniture?
It can come with the furniture for the right price, absolutely.
Boom.
Look at that. I think that's an Audrey Hepburn, Breakfast at Tiffany's
Yep.
portrait. Yeah. So as you walk through this home, one of the things that you'll notice is all the little things. Look at the upgrade in the lighting. These are not normal lights as you walk around. So they spent a lot of money. They wanted to showcase the different things that they could bring to the marketplace. The TVs here are actual TVs, and those will stay with the house. And I hope I'm not taking up too much time. We're gonna go downstairs. I want to show you something else that's really unique about this particular home. This house has a full legal suite, not an in-law suite, but a full legal suite in the basement. And it's accessible through the garage. So this is really cool. I think this is a 4-car garage. We've got it listed as a 3-car garage, but it will come finished the way you see it right now. And they will take those staircases off.
So it's like, is it almost,
so you can
is
fit
it
another car
almost,
in there.
do you think it's almost the depth for like a double tandem and then the triple?
Well, right here where you're seeing these chairs right now,
Mhm.
this would accommodate two cars. This part here would accommodate 2 cars, and then they're saying there's another car. So I think it's a 4-car garage, but we've marketed it as a 3-car, but depending upon the size of the vehicle that you have. So
3
now-
regular, 1 smart car.
Yeah, there you go. And look at how this is finished. This is really cool. They've carried this whole garage finishing, which is really expensive to put down this coating, all the way down into the separate, fully legal suite. And here's another one of those fireplaces, another gas fireplace. And look at this. Wow. Another kitchen. This is just as nice as most of the people's homes we see. We got this great kitchen downstairs for either a tenant or an in-law. Nice appliances again, big eating area. And we have another 2 full bathrooms down here. It's a nice feature.
So Justin, is that the basement suite, is that a 2-bed, 2-bath suite?
Correct.
Yeah, I think that's great. I mean, we see that with a lot of either like multi-generational families or just someone that's in the move-up market for, you know, a luxury property that can then have the rental income coming out of the suite to help offset some of that cost, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But again, when you're in the basement, because of the height of the ceilings, you definitely don't feel like you're in a basement. These are just as nice bathrooms that you'll see in any of the high-end homes. And again, one of the things that point out for attention to detail, this is not an insert. This is tile right from the floor right to the ceiling. Those little things add up. And of course, look at the finishings on the fixture. Beautiful finishings throughout the house. Beautiful fixtures throughout the house. Yeah, so if anybody's interested in coming to live out in Summerside, they should definitely take the time to come and see this house.
Justin, what was the price again?
This house is listed at 1.312.
And how many square feet?
It's just under 3,000 square feet.
Cool.
And I think that's a really good perspective. Definitely comparing kind of Brent's listing to yours, Justin, is showing the price difference of paying what you pay for to be directly on the water, but that you can still have all the amenities, the complete lifestyle of Lake Summerside in that beautiful home, but for dramatically less money, right? It's a real value buy, plus the legal basement suite. It makes it pretty realistic for someone that's that move up buyer with a family that's looking for the Lake Summerside luxury lifestyle.
Well, there you go. I appreciate you adding those comments to my my viewing today.
Awesome.
And that's that's about it. I hope I've got everything covered. If there's any questions, please let me know.
Yeah, I think that's a great summary, and thanks again for featuring that one. And I know you do a lot of work with builders and luxury as well, so we'll have your contact information linked in the comments below here, and a link to this particular listing if anyone's interested to come tour it specifically or wants to dig into it a little deeper and inquire. It's a great value on for the Summerside lifestyle.
Excellent. Thanks for having me on today.
Thank you. All right, and then next up we have Mr. Ryan Duca, and let me just see where Ryan is coming to us from. So this is a property on the north side. So we'll introduce Ryan, and you can maybe start telling us a little about yourself and where you are today.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're in the wonderful north side neighborhood of Chauncey at 17032 73rd Street on a quiet street. A little bit about me. My name is Ryan Dutka. I've been a realtor now for 22 lovely years, all with Remax River City. I'm a north side guy, born and bred, love the north side. And this property is special. It's, I call it Mansion of the North. This is an original owner property. I'm going to come out and show you the outside. That was built in 2009 by a well-known north side builder called San Rufo Homes. The owners have lovingly cared for it, and recently in the last year have put over $150,000 in upgrades into the property. So I can't wait to show it to you. I'm just going to switch my view.
And what was the price on it, right?
$660,000.
Wow. And what's the total size in bedrooms and
2,750 square feet. And you definitely couldn't build it for this. Not with all the upgrades it's got. Okay, we go slow. It's got a stucco exterior with stone accent. As you can see, aggregate driveway. The landscaping itself is over $65,000. It's just a little sampling of what they did in the front. One of the best features of this home is the front entry door and patio door. They had it custom made by an artisan in Edmonton, and they're solid. It's like something that you'd find at, you know, Bank of Montreal or Royal Bank. They're absolutely solid doors.
That's beautiful.
M-Tech.
Old world
fixtures. Yeah, it's incredible. It's incredible. I'm just going to go through the garage because I'm locked out. Okay. The garage is an oversized double. Just a moment.
You gotta love Facebook Live videos. Hey,
yeah, I love it.
Ryan, how does this price point compare to some other properties on the north side? Is this quite a bit higher?
Well, I would say that this is definitely into the high end. This is about as nice as you're going to get in terms of features and quality. And I would say difference in price, if you were looking southwest, you would be about $150,000 higher for anything that's equivalent. Okay.
That's really good.
Yeah, it's fantastic value. This has diamond coat on the flooring from Garage Strategies. You can see all the Garage Strategy cabinets custom built in. This guy just didn't cheap out at all. It's heated. And I also wanted to showcase the fact that you could park a huge vehicle in here. Here's a Ford Expedition XL Max. It's huge. You can park 2 of those vehicles in here. So if you have a large family, large vehicles, no problem. Now we get onto the inside. And here's some of the upgrades that they've done. Wainscoting throughout. They've done some coffered ceilings. Here's the guest bath. Nice 2-piece bath. I'll take you around to the grand entry. Well, let me show you the door. This door is just phenomenal. If I got my fingers too close, I would take them right off. It's such a heavy door. It's about 400 pounds. Soaring ceiling with wainscoting again.
What year was this house built?
2009.
And so that wainscoting is a recent upgrade they've added?
Yes, and it was done by an artisan custom renovator named Scott Arthur Homes. So you've probably heard of Scott Arthur Homes. They had them come in here to do the renovation. So this wasn't a fly-by-night renovation shop that came in here. They spent the money. Okay, so this is getting into the kitchen area. And there's granite countertops. Lots and lots of cabinetry. Just tell me if I'm going too fast.
I appreciate how slow you're going. It's interesting the way I was looking at these pictures last night, and these tours are really nice because it does definitely give you the perspective of the depth and the space that the kitchen has in comparison to the photo. Gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a great kitchen. It's huge. And of course, you got your corner pantry. And this takes us into the family room area. They spent a lot of money on the custom millwork.
I noticed that this is a house that is lived in, but they look like they're ready to move. How quickly could somebody get into this house?
You could get into this house for the end of June.
Oh, nice.
Maybe mid-June. Yeah. Yeah, quickly. Yeah, quickly.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome? Coffered ceilings.
That was no amateur that put that stuff in.
No, flat finish ceiling, pot lights, great fixtures throughout. And again, look at that patio door in the rear. It's just awesome. I'm going to walk you outside a little bit to show you the incredible landscaping. We got a fountain.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Yeah, it told me over $65,000, not including the hot tub.
Hot tub.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Well, very well done. Nice built-in deck and the water feature. And
Hot tub comes with basically anything that you see that you like can come with at the right price. It's got dual air conditioning units, keep you nice and cool. It's got 2 furnaces, by the way, one for the main and upper floor and one for the basement.
wonderful. And what direction does that backyard face?
This backyard faces west.
Okay, yeah, beautiful. You're starting to see it now, right? The afternoon sun coming around. And
Yeah, great for barbecuing, great for those evening chats. All right, I am going to take you upstairs. It's got lots of little nooks and crannies to do, work, like if you have a home office.
Mhm.
This is a den / bedroom on the main floor.
So who would you say this home is kind of ideal for? It looks like a great kind of family home.
It's a phenomenal family home. So if you got a large family, you're just starting out with a family and you want to grow into something, this could be your last purchase. It's fantastic. And it's move-in condition. You don't have to spend a penny.
What's the area like?
Chauncey is one of the best areas in the north side. It's a higher end area for north side properties. So you're going to see a lot of custom built homes, larger homes. There's parks in the neighborhood. There's a trail system 5 minutes away for your bikes, walking. Lots and lots of shopping within 5 minutes walk. Chauncey is one of the most desirable areas of the north side. This is the kids' bathroom, nice 4-piece, but as you can see, the granite is carried through to all of the bathrooms. 4-piece bath. This laundry room is spectacular. It's large, perfect for a family. The doors and drawers are soft close. I forgot to mention that with the kitchen. kids' room. Another kids' room. Now again, you can see that crown molding continues. Master bedroom, done in a really nice blue motif.
I personally love that wainscoted design with like the white
So classy.
and blue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
agree.
beautiful.
It's so classy. Custom shades, the silhouettes, they call them. So I call this hers and her closets, right? 2 walk-in closets. And at the end of your night,
a his and his closet.
yeah, I know. Yeah,
There's a lot more on his side.
Here's the ensuite, double vanity, granite, jetted soaker tub, separate shower, and a private commode area. And we'll take you down into the basement, the fully finished basement. You can see from the balcony how grand this is. Right?
I was going to say the same thing. Yeah, that kind of opening the doors in the morning when you go downstairs to get your coffee or whatnot, and just having that large feel, you can really like enjoy your home. And so is it a fully finished basement?
It is a fully finished basement with 9-foot ceilings. Little 2-piece baths for the kids. These people are really, really great. They're awesome people to buy from. He's a puzzler, so he's working on like a 5,000-piece puzzle that's supposed to look like a church, which I think is pretty cool. Custom built-in cabinetry everywhere, and he's a gamer. So look at that. It's a huge TV.
That looks like some solid surround sound.
Solid. And he's willing to throw it in again. For the right buyer, no problem.
You've shown a few washrooms. How many are there? 3 or 4?
4.
4. Cool.
All right. Now I'm going to also take you into the mechanical area. It's got the oversized hot water tank. You got 2 furnaces, as I told you before, as well as the dual air conditioning units. And he has not given me permission to say this, but oh well. I'm going to get you, if you buy it today, I'm going to get you a signed jersey by Don Cherry, although that might hurt me. Or, let's see, we got a Connor McDavid signed jersey. You can have whatever you want if you buy this today.
This looks like quite the Oilers fan.
Yeah, he is. He is.
I love that. And I appreciate, Ryan, that you're always great at putting deals together and marketing properties creatively. So I love that. But I also think it's great that you showcase the utility room in general, because it's a lot of those details that sometimes buyers can get emotionally, a little excited about the home as a whole. But you got to remember, it's the size of the hot water tank and the dual furnaces and air conditioning. Those things will be how your family enjoys the home. And so a big part of it is making sure to be looking at those features when touring properties, right?
Well, absolutely. And you know what? A lot of homes in this size have 1 furnace and have 1 air conditioner. Not saying that that's bad, but these people spent the extra money to make it even more efficient, more comfortable. I just love that door. I can't say enough about those doors.
I love how Ryan always enjoys the people. If you have it, and he enjoys working with his family, obviously, and the really cool features of the home, like the door and stuff. I really thank you, Ryan. I enjoy them.
Oh, you're very welcome. Well, thank you very much. I think that this sort of sums up this home. Again, it's a San Rufo built property, over 150,000 in upgrades, 65,000 spent on the yard, plus the hot tub. He said he paid about 15 grand for the hot tub. The garage was all done by Garage Strategies. We all know that that isn't cheap. This is a fantastic value. I would love to show it to you. Just let me know how I can be of service, how I can be of help and get you into this wonderful property.
Yeah, I appreciate all those highlights, Ryan, because you know your market really well there, and I do totally agree with you. I think that's phenomenal value for a buyer right now. So any move-up family buyers we're willing to, it's part of the expanded commuting options that we have in Edmonton with the Henday wraparound now. You can really look for value in the market, and maybe even if you work south of the city, you can use the Henday to get around in half an hour, and so you can get a lot more house there, and that's a beautiful showcase of the value you can get.
Thank you, John. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Thanks again. So next up, we have one of our agents, Lloyda Lumenlin, who's at 826 Drysdale Run. And I saw that on the list, and I didn't even know where that was. So we're excited to welcome Lloyda and tell us a little bit about where you are. And
hi, John, Shane, and Sarah. I'm in the Donsdale community in the West End, and the home I'm going to feature you could be considered as an entry level for people looking for upscale home, because this home is listed at $869. It's 3,100 square feet on 2 levels, but with few dollars, you can turn this into your dream $1 million home. So Donsdale community has homes mostly in the 800,000 price point and up. And there's some new builders coming in here, but this home was built in 2005. So I'd love to show you around, and here's the neighborhood in this sunny day.
Perfect. Can we
Maybe
get
I
you
should flip it that way.
Perfect.
Okay. It's hard to see when it's so bright. So here is the street where I'm standing in front of the garage, just to show you what kind of homes are in the area.
Yeah, very nice.
Triple car garage and more parking available front of the garage. There's the home.
Beautiful.
Okay. So I'm going inside and show you the 2-story plus the fully finished basement. The basement has theater room as well. So 826 Drysdale Run, and balcony at the front, and upstairs off the master bedroom. So I'll take you in. It's a huge home. Let's set it up better. Oops. Pardon that.
And while you're just setting up, make sure to go slow, Lloyda, so that we can catch every little ounce of
Yeah, my sound is not very good today. I don't know why, but okay, I'm gonna look outside. This is what you see when you're standing in your front door and have some sitting arrangement here, maybe have some beverage and just relax, feel the breeze. Very quiet community, upscale area. Most homes that you see are also in the 800,000 and up. So I'll slowly go in.
Oh, okay.
High ceiling. It's got the old charm. And if you're looking for a home office, there is a room right when you come in the front entrance here. That could be your home office. Comes with the window as well. But let's see the biggie stuff. So this is the main floor living room where you could see the eating nook there and the kitchen. Like I said earlier, price is $869,000, and you'd like to spend money on your kitchen to make it modern, right? And then you'll enjoy it even more. There's a fireplace here.
That's just a massive
hardwood floor.
That's just a massive.
And this is a formal dining room. All these lights, they have some system that I have to say, the sellers didn't turn on all the lights for me. So they have a certain way of dimming them for those special evenings or turning on all those blinds. So this is the formal dining area. And the living room. And right there is your kitchen nook. And your kitchen that you can upgrade for a few $1000s and enjoy it, right? And above the dining area or the eating area or the nook is another rec room up there. So that's what you see when you're down here on the main level.
Do you know how tall
this
the
home
ceilings are
is
there,
ready
Loida?
for immediate occupancy.
Do you know how tall the ceilings are there?
I'm sorry?
Do you know how tall the ceilings are?
The ceiling, I believe, are 10-foot ceilings or higher. I'll check that out later.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, if it's double, it looks like double, almost triple height. There's probably
I was
Yeah.
going to say,
25-foot ceilings in the atrium area there. That's great.
I cannot hear you when you're speaking because my sound, there's something wrong with the sound system, okay? So if I keep on talking and not answering you, I'm not ignoring you.
No problem.
Okay, I'm going to take you upstairs. So this home, it has new carpet and it's been painted entirely in neutral color. So the new owners can just add their finishing touches, their personal touch. Okay. It's perfect for a family with grown kids or even younger family who wants a home that they can stay in for a long time because it's few minutes to West Edmonton Mall, easy access to the Anthony Henday, and easy drive to downtown Edmonton as well. So I'm upstairs looking down at the living room and the dining room and the nook, okay? So to my right up here is another rec room, family room. There's a lot of space for people to just do what they want when they come home.
yeah, this is a nice
And
area.
off here is the master bedroom. The carpet is brand new. Here's the master bedroom. It has its own bathroom. Little upgrade will turn this into your dream $1 million home.
I don't even know if it needs any upgrades. Man, it's beautiful. Everything looks so clean and
Right.
and
There's a
custom
walk-in
done.
closet, a shower, a soaker tub, and me with my messy hair from the wind. And you
Loida,
have that, would you call that Romeo and Juliet balcony? So
Loida,
again, you can wake up, maybe get your husband or your wife to bring you coffee and the newspaper, and you can bring your computer and work right off the balcony here. Beautiful. It's quite spacious. Waiting for a family who would enjoy it and turn it into an even better home with your added decorating style, personal touch. It's not a fixer-upper, but it's got a lot of potential to turn in that really high-end home. So upstairs, we've got the master bedroom, a family room, laundry up here, and then 2 bedrooms. So as you can see, it's almost vacant. So it's ready if someone wants it in 15 to 30 days. It comes with the blinds. There's the brand new carpet. So we will go to the basement. It's another 1,400 square feet.
Loida, Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So this property, well, I'll just chat with you while you head to the basement.
Yes.
It's easy access off of Lassard, and I see that it's close to Jasper Place High School, but also the Google Maps is showing me it's pretty close to the river. Is there walking trails nearby?
Yes, thank you for mentioning that. There's walking trails in here, there's bike trails, and there's a ravine. West Jasper Place is not very close. That's on 163rd Street, but this one, if you go on 178th Street and approximately 50, let's see, past 58th Avenue, right? So here is another huge room that used to be the billiard place. They still have the lights for the old table, pool table, and a bar area. Oops. All these electronics for the lights, they're kind of interesting. So if I touch them, I might open something else. So in the basement, there are 2 bedrooms, okay? And then another full bathroom here. And then another bedroom here.
What year was this built?
Sorry?
What year was this built?
2005.
Do you know what home builder built it?
No, these people are not the original owners.
Okay.
So here is a big play area, and then across from there, it's a theater room that is dark. If I press the button, I might get ejected. So there's a theater room here, okay, over there, and then of course the utility area. So in total, there are 5 bedrooms and 3 areas for your family to enjoy sitting, watching TV, because it's a big home. Few dollars, you can turn this into a real gem. And let's see what's happening in the back. So there is a huge deck and still a garden area. And another big house behind it. So that's 826 Drysdale Run in the communities of Donsdale. It's an upscale neighborhood in the west end of 178th Street. Any questions?
I think
that's great, Loida.
Wonderful. Well, great value for that very nice, quiet family neighborhood. And like you say, you can move in as is, or there's lots of opportunity for someone to put some additional renovations into it, similar to the previous one we had featured as well by Ryan, where they put in that added value and really took it up to that luxury level. There's all the footprints there for it, right? The vaulted ceilings, the huge amount of space. So yeah, that's wonderful. So thank you again, Loida.
You're welcome.
We're gonna go straight to Tom. I have a cute little video we could show.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna share your screen.
Yeah.
Perfect, right?
Actually, we were thinking of Rome.
I know an agent there.
Look at this view. This place is unbelievable. It's beautiful. We've been looking at Jamaica. It's beautiful. We've been looking at Jamaica.
I know an agent there.
Welcome to Jamaica.
We love it.
But we're thinking about Tokyo. I know a guy.
I just thought, you know, luxury, we can find luxury anywhere if we really want to, right, guys?
Yeah, that's a perfect example. It's the power of our RE/MAX network, where I think now the number's around 130,000 agents worldwide in 120 some countries around the world, and it's the largest real estate network in the world, and on the residential side especially. So we have, your agent can connect you with an agent in any other market, and especially when we're talking about some of the leveraging of technology to if people are moving cities and that kind of thing, it's a great ability to get them find a local agent that has that local expertise through the RE/MAX network.
Awesome.
So next up, we got Tom Scott. So take it away, Tom. Maybe introduce yourself a little bit and then tell us about where you are and a bit about the property.
Nobody's here to see me, John. They want to see the house. As John mentioned, I'm Tom Scott. I'm standing here in front of 9219 118th Street. So right in the heart of Windsor Park, exactly 2.5 blocks away from the University of Alberta campus, 2 blocks away from Saskatchewan Drive in the River Valley. One of my favorite listings here with my Aunt Lorraine Ma. I will take you all through it.
Nice to see you got your gloves on.
Yes, I'm following all the protocols.
And we, Tom, just to jump in real quick, we had discussed Windsor Park in the very beginning as one of those luxury areas. And with that proximity to the U of A, it really is one of those high demand locations that, and the River Valley, that properties don't come up that often. So it is a real unique opportunity for people to be able to buy in that neighborhood.
Yeah, lots of redevelopment going on, more skinny homes. So this is kind of a real gem. It's a 1999 built Ace Lang home. These are the original owners, built it themselves from the ground up. Total, we have 6 bedrooms, 4 up, 2 down. It's 3,386 square feet upstairs, plus an additional 1,540 square foot finished basement. All front here, it's a double attached garage, which not every house in Windsor Park does get. Plus, what I'm guessing is about a 45-foot driveway. So lots of room for parking and cars and guests and big families.
And what was the price on it, Tom?
The price just relisted yesterday for $1.58 million.
It looks like there's a lot of old trees. If people aren't familiar with this neighborhood, it's one of the older neighborhoods in our city.
Yep.
So it's really nicely developed.
Absolutely, yeah. Lots of big trees, green spaces. Right across the street actually is Edinburgh Park, nice little green space. You can hang out. There's some picnic benches in there. Like I said, just a couple blocks from the River Valley, so lots of access to that stuff. Right in the heart of the city, really. Ooh, coming inside, immediately you're greeted with all original hardwood oak floors throughout the entire main floor and huge soaring foyer. And to your right is a formal living room with fireplace number 1. Again, big, huge soaring vaulted ceilings and big windows, all with Hunter Douglas blinds. From there, you can head through the formal dining room, which again, continues those hardwood floors all the way throughout. Nicely set up with another big window, which leads right into the kitchen. Which, like everything here, is oversized. Huge island with granite countertops and backsplash throughout. All KitchenAid.
I like the amount of
appliances
seating around the island there too is nice. Often you don't get that much seating on an island, but that's got plenty of room to visit for whether it's kids having morning breakfast or you're hosting a party.
Absolutely, yeah, this is be perfect for hosting a party. Brand new stove, or oven I should say, built-in oven, gas stove top there. All kitchen craft solid oak cabinets, original to 1999, if you can believe it. There's a walk-in pantry just off the kitchen as well here, with lots of storage for your dry goods. And then right across the island is your main living space with fireplace number 2. This one is wood burning, where the original first one there was gas. Lots of room though for hanging out, as well as a nice little breakfast nook here. So like I said, perfect for hosting a party or family or big gatherings.
And what direction is the backyard there? You know?
The backyard faces east.
Oh, beautiful. So you have morning breakfast sun and nice and bright even now in the day.
Yeah, I'll take you out there once we're done inside. You can see it's a nice big yard, as well as even more parking in the back. So continuing here on the main floor, there is a den with French doors for a nice main floor office. Get that out of the way. And a nice little 2-piece powder room. Service your guests, and the main floor laundry and mudroom, which leads out to the double garage. Lots of closet space, storage everywhere in here. You can see ample space for 2 cars.
And does it have kind of taller ceiling there by looks of it that someone could potentially put in a lift?
In here, yeah, I would say they're 11, 12 feet.
Yeah, so sometimes for a sports car, you can sometimes put a lift in and have a sedan type car underneath still.
It would have to be a very low sports car, like maybe a Lamborghini or
yeah, exactly.
something low, but you could certainly do it. Back to the front door here where it all begins, and up the grand curved staircase. Upstairs, like I mentioned, there is 4 bedrooms, so lots of room for growing family. I'll head first to the master here. So again, double doors. This thing is enormous. Even with, this is a queen size bed, but tons of room for a master. Walk-in closet here. With natural light. I know that's important to the ladies. Or Shane, maybe. Extra cupboard here as well. Just lots of storage everywhere. That same hardwood floors continues up here. And then we have...
Okay, hold on. What are you trying to say? I have a lot of clothes, or I'm very feminine?
You need to see those bow ties in natural light to know really what your outfit's going to look like. It's important.
Yeah, I love natural light. We live in a new front back duplex now, but I'm north facing, and so we don't get a lot of natural light in the home, and it's one of the reasons we're looking to move. So it's it really is important for a lot of people who want that natural light.
Us too. We're north facing, and it is definitely going to be on the list of high priorities in the next home.
Well, speaking of which, here we are. You can sit in the bathtub and have all the birds looking at you. Lots of natural light, big windows everywhere here. The double vanity. Nice walk-in shower there, as well as the commode room. All original and very, very, very well maintained. Take you out to the second bedroom here. Another great size, even master size bedroom, really. Another king size bed would fit no problem. And double closets, lots of space. And another big window, east facing again, over the backyard there. And down the hall, still 2 more. Nice little linen closet here off the hallway. And bedroom number 3. Set up as an office right now, but lots of room for a bed and furniture. Another big closet on the inside here.
So if people aren't familiar, this home is close to Grote Road and Horlock Park.
Yep.
And it's probably maybe what, a 10-minute walk to right center university campus?
Oh, not even. We're literally 2.5 blocks from the edge of the U of A campus on 116th Street there. So to get to the center, yeah, maybe 8 minutes if you were taking your time.
Yeah. And if you like to golf, there's that golf course. The Mayfair is right there.
Yeah, Mayfair, Circles, Victoria's really close. You're probably 10 minutes to the heart of downtown driving. Like, this is right in the middle of the city. Just off Saskatchewan Drive. Yeah, Horlock Park is probably a 10-minute walk from here, just down the hill.
Is that real hardwood? It looks like
it's 100% real oak hardwood throughout the entire
gorgeous
main and upper floor. This third bedroom here is quite large with an extra space for either a desk or a reading nook. Again, large big closet, lots of natural light with the windows. These ones facing west on the front of the house, but
Hey Tom, who would you say is the ideal homeowner for this property?
Well, it's a big home, lots of bedrooms, so definitely a big family would fit nicely here. If we're a professor or some kind of professional who works with the university, it would be perfect. They're right next door, or anybody even downtown. Like I said, it's so close. A big family would fit best. That's what used to live here. So this is a second floor bathroom with a tub and shower. And a nice big vanity.
That's got some color.
Never afraid of color. And that concludes the upper floor. So we'll head downstairs to the finished basement. Hello.
While you're heading down, what's your favorite feature of this home?
Mine would be the location in the backyard.
Okay.
I think just being so close to the center of the city and the river valley is amazing. And that kitchen with it being open to the living room like that is just perfect. Down here we have a couple more bedrooms to make a total of 6. All still with nice big windows and lots of storage. Carpet down here in the basement so it stays nice and warm. All very, very, very good size. This one includes a walk-in closet for extra storage, whether it's, Christmas things, old coats. Lots of room down here. Around the corner, another bathroom to make a total of 3.5. We have a stand-up shower down here in the basement, service those bedrooms. And here, mechanical room and more storage again. No shortage in this house. Dual furnace as well, and air conditioning. You can set your zones however you like. And finally, in the basement, we have a nice big rec room, which the pool table can come along with the home, of course. And fireplace number 3 with another family room, games room, rec space. More storage under the stairs as well. Alrighty, now we'll head out to the back.
We couldn't have picked a better day for this, eh?
Yeah, it worked out very well. Very nice. Out here on the back deck. Nice little eating zone, hangout. Totally finished. Those big, huge trees you were talking about, Sarah.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Nice big patio zone. And nice big backyard. We'll head out to this just final little parking pad I wanted to show you. Currently set up as a basketball court, but could be good for RV or extra parking for students. We're only a couple blocks away, so nice feature here to have in Windsor Park, where parking can sometimes be a bit of a bear.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think that's probably one of the most valuable parts of this property that makes it unique, is having long driveway in the front, and then also that rear parking is rare for that neighborhood.
Definitely. They spared no expense when they built it, so, and it's in phenomenal shape.
And do you know how large the lot is?
I believe it's 50 foot wide by probably 100 or 110. I'd have to double check the RPR there, but.
They have a beautiful big yard too, because a lot of the infills in those areas, you're not getting the same like size of backyard. So that's
no, not at all.
As well, really.
That's it.
So this is listed by Lorraine, but you and Lorraine
Correct.
work together. If people are curious, if they hop to the listing and they don't see your beautiful face, they see hers.
That's right. Yes, we work together. So it's a dual shared listing. We're both on it. We can get a hold of either one of us to ask any questions or look any showings, anything like that. Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. Great job.
Well, thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. Hopefully you have a great day.
That's perfect. Thanks so much, Tom. And so we'll jump over to Miss Rhonda Navratil to share with us her luxury property. And you are live and in charge, Miss Navratil.
Great. Well, good afternoon. Really looking forward to showing you this just stunning house. It's, you know, if you could have the level of taste that this owners have in terms of decorating, well, actually, if you buy this house, you don't have to. She's got it and has put this home beautifully together. So it's in Lake Summerside and it's on a pond. It's a walkout home, but it also has a legal suite. So I'm going to be showing you a little bit about this, and just under 3,000 square feet, and approximately the asking price is $1,050,000, and fully developed everywhere. You're going to love it. I'm going to show you the kitchen. So she's got quite elegant taste.
Rhonda,
I'm
just going to pause you for a sec. Your camera's not flipping. So
it usually does, so I'm not sure why it wouldn't.
Okay, let's try it maybe one more time.
Okay. Is it working now?
No.
Okay, let's figure out the orientation then on which setting do I need to go to? Anybody got a word?
No, I would just go ahead and just do it in vertical mode for this one, and we'll get it for the next time.
Yeah.
Okay, it's never not switched, but that's okay. That's what happens sometimes with technology. So I'm going to show you this beautiful kitchen. So it's going to take a while to get it all in because it is so stunning. There is 2 islands. I don't know if you can see that very clearly there, but you do have 2 islands. So you've got the sitting island, and then you've also got the preparation island. And beautiful chairs here. Really nice attention to detail on the finishing on the island. Like it's not just left to kind of a rough finish. Of course, the ever important wine fridge, and really beautiful gas stove and range, and also having a very nicely detailed hood fan. So we've got that in. I love her tile here. It's just kind of fun. And again, just panning around the room here.
It is very, very elegant and tasteful.
It is, and yet still bright and clean lines in general. These light fixtures are quite blingy. And I like the little cutouts on either side of the fireplace. You can display your travel treasures or art. And you do have built-in big, huge, you know, double wall fridge here as well. And a nice walk-in pantry. She's very organized. My pantry doesn't look like this. Does your pantry look like this, you guys?
Yeah, mine's usually alphabetical and color coordinated.
I wish my pantry looked like that.
I wish I had a pantry that big.
Now, you know what? I sort of believe that. Beautiful area here.
Oh, I said I wish I had a pantry that big.
Oh, yes, yes. And this dining area, I love it when they're bumped out and you've got windows all the way around. You know, it's such a beautiful day.
We lost your video there, Rhonda.
Okay, let's get it back. I've got do not disturb on, but I guess someone decided to call me anyhow. I'm going to just turn on to airplane.
Perfect. And turn the Wi-Fi back on. That is the challenge. That's like one of the most notable challenges with this technology now, is that it's multi-purpose. It's not just a phone, it's a smartphone. It's part of what comes with experiences.
Hey, you guys, sorry about that.
There we go. No
Having
problem.
some setting funds. I was trying to, I went from do not disturb to airplane mode because someone was trying to call me, and then it just dawned on me that we're on Wi-Fi. I guess I can't be on airplane mode in this setting. So there we go, we're back. So outside, we've got a beautiful deck, upper deck here on the walkout, and a gorgeous view of this back pond.
And is this within the Summerside Community Association like boundary where they would have access to the Summerside amenities?
Yes, it is. The nice part about Summerside, it encompasses about 5,000 homes, and they're almost completely built out now. So getting something like this and being able to customize it would be hard to do because we don't have any more land we don't have any more walkout land. And this is, you know, one of the later homes to be built. So it's more a newer style. And this allows us to have access to the lake. So at the lake, you can use kayaks, canoes, stand-up paddle boards, pedal boats. You can fish. I actually drove by there a few minutes ago, and they're putting in the, we stock it with 2 types of trout, and they were just stocking the lake right now. It's a private lake, so you don't need a fishing license. And we are going to be opening next week. We're opening on May 20th. So we're opening with safe practices, limitations to the amount of people that can come in, obviously safe distancing, and we're not going to be able to have the boats working this year, or certainly for the next couple of months unless we get authorization from AHS. Right now, obviously people can swim. Because the lake is fine to swim in, and the water is very nice and clean. Probably a little cold yet, but it will be nice as it gets warmer. And people will have to space themselves on the beach and on the grass at least 6 feet apart and practice the safe distancing. We're going to have people patrolling and making sure everybody's playing good and making sure we're all safe for our neighbors.
Yeah, that's great. Summerside really is so well organized. A lot of community leagues depends on the volunteers they get and whatnot, but because of the whole association there and the building and the complex around it with all the amenities, I think it's one of the best run in the city, in my opinion.
Yeah, it is really well run. We've got excellent staff at our residents association. I've been on the board of directors for about 8 years now. It's just a voluntary, resident board of directors. We're going to be taking over from Brookfield this year. It's a transition year where the members in the community will now be running the board with the general manager. So that's a really important time frame. And we've got really just an excellent board of resident members that are very, very trying to do everything for the good of the community, which is really great. So the yard out here is quite nice. You've got quite a lot of space. It looks like we've got some lunar landings happened here. They did have 2 little pets, but the grass is going to recover here quickly. And down below, it's nice to have the staircase from the upper level from a walkout. Many homes do not have that on a walkout. And usually the builder sort of touts it as being a safety preference, but really it's a cost thing. And it also, if you do have family over and you're having a barbecue and you want to go down into your yard, it's nice to be able to go from your deck, not have to go from the basement. So just looking back up here, I don't have any shoes on, but I think I'll just do a quick little bit of the back of the house. It does look very nice from the back as well. It is required in Summerside that if you have a high visibility lot, which this one is, that you do have to also have nice architecture on the back of the home. So if you look at the homes all along this line, they do have nice architecture. You also do have to have the view fencing. So the fencing has to be something like this. This is our neighborhood color. And you can certainly plant as many shrubs and trees as you want and fill that out in a different way. But you can only have a wood fence like that, which needs to be painted in the slate gray tones. You can only have a wood fence like that if you're not on a view feature. And that's the same in pretty much every community. And this walking path, by the way, extends all the way up to the front towards Ellerslie, where there's another pond, and then it goes all the way around the whole community. And this is lit at night, so it's quite nice.
Mm-hmm. And does that walking path go up to the, what's it called, workshop or the eatery there in that building? Like that?
Yeah,
path?
workshop eatery, which is wonderful, and they've now converted to their burger place during the pandemic.
Oh, wow.
It's just over here. So they are, you can see that sort of tan colored wood on that one building. They're just one building over from that. So you could walk over and pick it up.
That's great.
It is nice. There is some walkability in this area. We do have quite a lot of restaurants and several grocery stores and very good proximity to South Edmonton Common as well. Coming back in. Just going to show you quickly the great room here. Really nice brick detail. I like the flooring too. It's nice, soft, kind of driftwoody gray. And the staircase is nice going upstairs as well. We have a wine room. Who would like a wine room in their house?
I got a wine corner so far, not a room yet.
Isn't this kind of adorable? I really like what they've done. See these they actually you can order these online. They told me about this. So these are the the ends of the cases of these exclusive kind of wines. You can order them online, and they've built them into their brick wall here.
That's beautiful.
I think it's a very clever idea. So instead of a den, we got a wine room, but it could be a den. I kind of prefer a wine room, but personal preferences. Back to the front entry, and I like the tile she's picked here as well. It's kind of eclectic, not the same thing you see everywhere, which is nice. Little design niches and the staircase downstairs. Going down the service hallway here, got the tall doors, which is nice as well. And powder room, again, basically, if you could update something, they did. And going into the mudroom, everybody wants a mudroom right now. Got some really nice built-ins with cubby holes. Again, very nice and neat. I'll show you the garage. It's a triple garage. And again, pretty organized, but all, of course, insulated. There is a rough in there for a heater and a lot of space in this garage. And of course, another nice thing to have in any garage is a floor drain, which it does have. So I think we'll go upstairs.
Rhonda, what's your favorite thing about living in Summerside? You're a Summerside, you're passionate about Summerside. What is your favorite thing?
The people. Honestly, the feeling of community that you have here is just, it's tremendous. People really seem to try to look after each other, and there's been so many caring things done during the pandemic. I put a sign on my door, and many other people have. One of my neighbors went down, took his Christmas lights and put it on a pegboard and put the word together and lit it up. Oh. And that's in front of his house. And just people are making scrub bags for the healthcare workers. They're donating their time doing that. There's other people looking after some of the healthcare workers' yards. Just getting groceries for each other, all those kinds of things that you would do as a community to look after each other. So that's important to me. But it's also a really great location and a beautiful area. So here's the master bedroom.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I appreciate that comment, Rhonda, because I know you're a resident there and you're actively involved in the community and you sell a lot. You help a lot of people in that area, but the bottom line is it always is about the people, isn't it? Like that's what makes a home and makes a community.
It is. And, as I was just explaining to some buyers I was showing this morning, it's not just about buying a house. Anybody can buy a house. You need to buy something that suits your lifestyle, suits your family's needs. And then ideally, you want to buy something that's a community that you can feel comfortable in, that you can make friends and you can have neighbors you like. Your kids can make friends. I think the fact that we have the lake gives a sense of commonality you know, it's not just the expensive homes that have access to the lake, and it's not just, it's everyone from a condominium, which we have for, you know, 189,000 condominium, up to, you know, over almost $3 million house on the lake. Everybody has access to the lake. So it doesn't have a, there's no wrong side of the tracks, so to speak. And I think that gives it a sort of a flavor of cottage country, which is really nice too.
That's beautiful. So that's a very nice master.
Yes, it is. And they did all these really nice built-ins, which everybody would expect. Much neater than my closet. I like these extra windows too, and the ceiling design, the tray ceiling. The ensuite is also.
The owner does have very nice taste.
She does. She
lovely.
used to do home staging when she lived in Ontario and Quebec. She's just a adorable. She's a French lady who's also an airline attendant. So obviously not working right now as much, but she's just got impeccable taste and good ideas. When she was telling me when they were building this house, and I helped them buy it when they were building it, some of the things that she was going to pick out, you know, I wasn't really sure how they would end up looking. And then when I got to see it, I felt very fortunate to be able to come and see this beautiful home. So the ensuite is very nice. She's picked out those really nice mirrors. And coming back through, you have sort of a little archway coming into the master.
Oh, you're back on. Sorry, your video disconnected again, but it's back on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the laundry room is just adjacent to the master bedroom, and it's nice. It's nice and bright. Not going to feel like you're doing any kind of drudgery in here, and has a nice hanging rack area as well. The bonus room is just at the top of the stairs and has the vaulted ceilings and the speakers. Really nice, again, soft, warm colors up here. And it has this kind of cute little side office. So they just didn't need as big of a bonus room and thought, why don't we take some of that space and create a little office? And so they have that here as well. All right, I'm going to take us down to the other bedrooms.
And can you just tip your phone down just a slight bit, Rhonda? We're getting, there you go.
Yep. Okay, are we good?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry we can't do horizontal. I'm not sure why that setting is turned off on my phone, maybe. So this bedroom is also very large. You can see she's got quite a large bed in here as well. And again, the blingy light fixtures. This is the secondary upper bath. And again, very nice. They've done the tower there so you can keep your countertops tidy, and separated area here. I kind of like this. What do you think of this tile? It kind of looks like birch bark.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, very cool. I love like nature integrated into homes like that, especially in a community like Summerside. It's
me too. And if you look at this tile flooring, it's that tile that looks like wood. But it's a really nice look too. Very warm. Okay, coming down the hallway, going into the other bedroom here. And again, I guess guests would feel really pretty privileged having such a nice room. It's nicer than a luxury hotel. So I'm going to take us down to the basement because what's really special about this home as well is that it has a full legal suite. So the legal suite is 2-bedroom, and it looks like the upstairs, like it's decorated as nicely. It is actually furnished. We're coming down the stairs here now. And your access will be from the lower level.
Are they looking to sell it with that furniture included with the suite, or?
You know, I think they'd consider it. So you come down to the bottom of the stairs here. You've got your door here to the suite and your door to the furnace room. And come into the suite. Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah. Do you know how many square feet the suite itself is?
Well, if the upstairs is 2,900, then the footprint of the house is probably close to 1,500. I'd say probably 1,200.
A really big suite. That's wonderful.
It is. And I mean, this kitchen's gorgeous. Like, it's beautiful, sparkly. Look at your nice glittery quartz. And, you know, stainless steel appliances, really nice, beautiful dining area for your suite. So it's a really executive lodging. And again, you've got the nice view of the pond. Just going back the other way, and you can see the living room and TV area there with another feature wall. This is the master bedroom down here. And again, beautiful, with a big walk-in closet. And this particular bedroom also enjoys a really nice walk-in closet. It has, you know, huge windows, floor to ceiling, with, again, a nice view of the pond. So it's not a feeling of being in a basement at all. And I've got one more bedroom. So again, nice size, big windows, and a closet there as well. And then down the hall, the bathroom. And again, very nicely done. So it's beautiful.
Yeah, very nice. So what, do you want to just recap again on the asking price and any other highlights?
Sure. So basically, this is a walkout two-story, around just under 3,000 square feet on the upper two levels. Another 1,200 or so square feet in the basement suite. It has a legal basement suite, which of course means there's 2 furnaces and everything separated properly and legal permits. The top floor has 3 bedrooms, the laundry room and a bonus room and an office. And then very nice wine room on the main floor. And the asking price is $1,050,000.
Yeah,
ready for possession anytime.
Wonderful. Well, thanks so much. And we've had a good kind of array of properties in Summerside today at different price points. So there's a lot of value, I think, there that comes with the lifestyle of living at the lake in the city.
That's right. Well, I think that's become even more important right now. I'm noticing a big uptrend to people wanting to be in the area. A lot of people are looking for how do I enjoy where I live more? Yeah. And how do I enjoy my yard more? How do I enjoy having enough space? And, you know, the fact that we have the lake that you can utilize as well is really amazing. And as I said, that's going to be opening May 20th.
That's perfect. That's awesome.
Well, thanks so much, Rhonda. And we'll have a link below to that listing and Rhonda's contact information that's already up. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to her on anything Summerside. So next up, we have Mr. Ryan Duca again at another property that he has listed for sale. So take it away, Ryan.
Hi, everybody. You know, I had introduced myself about an hour ago to you, saying I'm a north side guy, but my office is on the south side, and I know it just as well as the north. My office is in this beautiful community as well, and we're in the community of Strathcona, which is probably the most famous community in the city of Edmonton. It's got just lots going for it. It's Community of the Year almost every single year, as you may or may not know, rated by Avenue Magazine. I'm off on 9606 99A Street, and this street is special. It's got a lot of infill. It's got a lot of 2.5-story, 3-story product. Just a couple doors down from me, you can see, there you go. One of the great associates in our office, Jeffrey Scott, sold that property for $1.67 million just a few months ago. So this definitely holds its value. This particular street is a very, very special street. And my property is an incredible value. So we're talking about $920,000. It's 2,980 square feet. It has a drive-down garage. We got a neighbor. Hi, how's it going? You're on Facebook Live. Is that great? I've never met you before. We're gonna sell your home, right? Okay. I'll get back to you. Okay. So we got an aggregate driveway. We've got 5 patios in this particular property. 5. Okay, so you can have every member of your family having a patio view. The front of the home faces east, so you got the morning sun towards the Mutart Conservatory, and you can see the Mutart Conservatory from the 2nd floor and above.
And so Ryan, For anyone maybe not as familiar, because that is a unique little zone that's there. Is that just off of the old timers cabin, like in that node?
That's right. Yeah, this is just down the hill, John. You're 100% correct. Let me make sure that I get this nice view walking in, this shaded view of the entryway. Okay. So this house was custom built. The person that had built it, her parents had won the lottery, bequeathed her some money, and she built this custom home. So it's a great story. And then my people bought it from her. That's a curved wall, which is rare, coming into the living room. And off of this unique living room is a covered patio, the first covered patio. It's the largest patio, or sorry, deck. I should apologize, it is a deck. Balcony, covered. And it is facing east, okay? So you get a nice covered shaded place to enjoy some wine, morning coffee.
One of the things I think that's unique in that area is listen how quiet that is. And you're just off 99th Street, literally 5 minutes from downtown. And it's like you're in the middle of nowhere. Beautiful.
The owners work downtown and they walk. They do not drive to their workplace. They walk. And they take the, when it's working, they take the vernacular.
Oh, wow. Very cool.
Yeah. Little two-piece bathroom that I can't seem to find the light for, but nice little two-piece. You can see the staircase going up with glass block window. The hardwood continues into the dining area. And this dining area has a soaring ceiling. Looks like about 18 feet tall.
Okay. And
with views into the yard.
And
this, I'm facing towards the river right now, guys. Okay, so the river is about a stone's throw away. There's walking trails. There's this large kitchen. But what makes this so great, and what makes it great value, is the fact that with very, very little money, you could have a $1.6 million property for maybe a couple $100,000 more investment. Okay, everything is great the way it is, but if you wanted to add some quartz countertops, maybe some new kitchen cabinets, do a redo, a couple $100,000 would make this a very, very valuable property.
Mm.
Now, this is the rear balcony, okay? This is where they do their barbecuing. Quaint little yard.
But like you say, that I often bike along that path there that's just past.
Do you really?
We do, yeah. And it's, you know, you don't need that much private yard because you literally, that's the river valley right there.
Yeah, it's just a stone's throw away. I'm going to show that to you just so that you can see how special it is.
Yeah, good job having the on that side.
Yeah, look at this. It's like an acreage in the city, really.
Yeah, and there's bike trails, walking trails that all interconnect with downtown and back into, I forget the other name of that park that's down by off Saskatchewan Drive, and yeah, beautiful.
And right through that little area here is the river. Just doesn't get better than this. And for under $1 million, wow, great value.
Yeah, I totally agree.
They're not making any more of this land, guys. So I'm gonna head back into the property.
Yeah, I know there's a couple little properties along there, to your point, around like where people can kind of add value to that location. There's two other smaller properties that are, you know, in that several hundred $100,000 range, like not that far off from what you're paying for an existing home just for the land, right?
Just for the land, yeah.
Yeah.
This was built in 1992, by the way, and here's a sunken patio. It's just off the basement level, and it goes into your quaint little yard. All right, back to the interior. Off the kitchen, you have your walk-in pantry, store your goods. I'm going to take you upstairs, okay? So, over to the right, we have what I call the library area. Isn't that nice?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's beautiful spot to overlook the river valley in downtown. I bet you at night you see the buildings.
Well, it's pretty spectacular. Look at that view.
Mm-hmm.
You got city landscape. That's towards the legislature. The bedrooms are located on this floor as well. 2 bedrooms. Here's the guest bedroom. Another rounded wall. It was built very high end in the day, okay? So for 1992, let's go back to 1992. This was top quality, and it's very well maintained. It's in move-in condition, but if you wanted to make it like today's brand new home, a couple $100,000 and you'd be there, and you'd have a property well over 1.5 million. So this is the master bedroom looking east. There we go. Really nice.
Yeah, for a little fun fact for mine, I just looked up to put some perspective for people. What would you think was one of the top movies in 1992?
Oh wow.
We have
Bad Boys.
A few good men and A League of Their Own.
Oh, I love it. Here's the ensuite, guys. Private commode area, shower, and it's an air tub, one of those high-end air tubs, and it does work.
Okay.
All right. This was ahead of its time, right? Laundry on the second floor. It's common today, but it wasn't in 1992. And then we're going to go up into the loft area. This is a great place to entertain, folks.
I'm excited. Yeah.
You got a place for your home office, play some billiards. Look at this wet bar.
We were talking about this in another property. This house is so bright.
Yeah, it really is. It has tons of windows to bring in the light. The owner has an extensive rare Scotch collection, and buy today and I'll throw in a bottle of his finest. All right. So this is the view. This is the best view. This is from the top floor, the 3rd floor. Wow. James McDonald Bridge.
That's a hell of a spot to drink a glass of scotch.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not a scotch drinker, but I might get into it from this view, yeah. Okay. And you're buying from some really great folks. The one owner is a tax lawyer, so if you're in doo-doo with CRA, he can help you through that. The other works for the Edmonton public school system. So you're buying from some people that are really part of the community. They care, they run. They're part of a running club in the community.
I feel like we get a lot of exercise in that house. Are your legs tired, Ryan?
No, not at all. I love it. Going up and down. It's so bright. Oh, one thing I should mention. This does have, we're into the basement now. a combination of forced air, and it's got an in-floor heating system, which is really cool. Okay, very efficient. It looks like a lot, but it's very, very efficient. Okay, and that extends into the garage.
The in-floor does?
Yes.
Oh, great. And
And
is the driveway heated?
yes, with this as well. It's super unique feature. Like, just not many people have that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fair-sized garage. It goes deep.
Yeah, that's great to have the extra space there in the work area. And
You don't have to worry about water. Like, if water comes under the garage door, got a floor drain. Everybody loves those floor drains. But you never have to shovel your driveway. How nice is that?
Mhm.
Flat finish ceiling. You got another bath here, 3-piece bathroom. Fireplace in the family room.
Very nice.
Hi, Joyce. You're on Facebook Live. Want to say hi to the audience?
Pardon me?
Want to say hi to everybody?
Hi, everybody.
It's one of the owners.
Love our house.
Yeah, I love it too. This is a bedroom, bright room, den, office. And there's a cheater door into the bathroom. Then it's got a rear porch area. It's part of the foundation, by the way. It wasn't built as an afterthought.
Oh, great.
And it gives access out onto the sunken patio.
So
Right?
I just have to note, because what you just mentioned just speaks to your experience as a realtor, because that might not be something somebody who is new to industry might have thought to mention, but it is important for those kind of additions, and that they're not, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's expensive to do this stuff. Like, it doesn't seem like much when you're looking at it, but when you go to price it out from a renovation company, that's when you'll appreciate this. And it's already here for you to enjoy. Move in.
Mm-hmm.
You could move in within 30 days. No problem at all.
Yeah, it's that area and that property is a real lifestyle opportunity for someone. I think highlighted the lifestyle that they enjoy living there. And if someone liked it as is, it's a beautiful home, but it's also a real opportunity that they could renovate to their taste and really add some equity to their home.
I couldn't agree more. Great opportunity to live in Strathcona on a very, very special street in Strathcona, down from the old timers cabin, and all for the low price of $920,000 OBO.
Awesome.
I'd like to thank everybody for watching this particular home with me, and I invite you to come and take a look as soon as you can.
Awesome. Well, thanks again, Ryan. And we've got Ryan a link to that listing and Ryan's contact information as well. So feel free to reach out to him or anyone on his team. Ryan runs a team of realtors, so there's several that can help you out as well. So thanks again, Ryan.
Thank you, guys. Have a great day.
You too. All right. And last but not least, we have Clara Gaija, if I pronounce her name right half the time. Maybe I'm lucky. So give us a quick overview of yourself and tell us where you are in the city and a little about the listing.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
You got it.
Okay, good. And it's Gaida, but you're so close. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm Clara Gaida, and I am the Clara part of the Chloe and Clara team. And you guys are in Lendrum today. So we're at 5605 115th Street, and it's right across from the U of A Farms. So you're literally right next to it, and that's what you get to walk out to every day.
And just to put it in some reference points for people, so Lendrum is just north of Southgate Mall, just on the kind of central south side, but like you say, just south of the South University campus, right? And do you know how far the LRT is from there?
it's literally, you could walk down the street here for like 10 minutes and hop on the LRT. It's maybe a 2-minute drive. So you're super close to the LRT, really close to U of A, to, as you said, Southgate, the White Mud. So really central. And you kind of get this nice oasis with the farm in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
So this one, 5605 115th Street, is a infill that Poetry Homes has done. They did both of these, and this one has sold. You got this cute little patio out front, fully landscaped. So bring you guys inside. So the nice thing about this lot is it was 55 feet wide, so you get a little bit more space than your typical skinnies. You got your living room here with your travertine stone and gas fireplace. And they've done a push out for the closet. So you got lots of space and it's not getting in the way of your foyer.
Yeah, I think those are really good things you're highlighting, Chloe, because a lot of times people hear in the news about skinny homes and whatnot, and they just sort of group them all in together, but that does not feel like a typical skinny home.
No, there's tons of space, which I absolutely love about this. I mean, this kitchen is a total entertainer's dream. And because they had a bit more space than your typical skinny, they were able to do this whole side pantry and a lot more cupboard space, which you don't usually get. They've done top of the line kitchen craft. All of these are pull out, so you're not digging around. You've got a beverage fridge here. Lots of space for sitting at the counter. High-end appliances. You've got your gas counter stove. Beautiful big sink and your oversized fridge, all paneled and very seamless.
Yeah.
So this great entertaining space, and then you got a ton of space for dining. So the builders have put in Hunter Douglas blinds all throughout. The front ones are fully motorized as well as the back patio. So I'll open these for you. And if you guys can hear, I've got the Sonos going. They've got 4 separate zones. So you've got one on the main floor and then another one that hooks up to the TV, as well as in the master ensuite and the patio upstairs. So I'll open this up for you guys.
Such good examples of the builder really thinking through how someone's going to live in the home, not just building a pretty home, but making it a beautiful home that can be lived in, right?
Absolutely. And Poetry Homes, so I'll give you a little background on them. It was, so actually, if anybody knows Chloe, it is her mom, and she's been building for many, many years. So she's like, knows everything to do with building. And she also has her interior design. So if you guys are wondering who's done the staging, that would be the builder. And then her son joined on just shortly a couple years ago, and then her son-in-law has joined too. So it's a family-run business, and they are very involved in the whole build. So you got a big patio out here, nice high fence for lots of privacy.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got your double garage with a floor drain. And then you've got a oversized parking pad in the back. So you've got tons and tons of parking space, which is awesome.
I noticed in the photos yesterday when I was looking that I actually really like that they've put chips everywhere. I don't know if you, yeah, see all these chips, because that would be an awkward spot to cut grass, and rocks can be kind of hard to walk on. I really like that feature.
Ready to go. So I've come in through the patio doors, and then you've got kind of like a little mudroom back here, as well as your powder room. So this is like my favorite space ever.
It really is entertaining.
Sorry, John?
It's well thought out for entertaining, and you're
Yeah.
getting a typical skinny home doesn't have that whole other wall of cabinets. So
Exactly.
You're getting
Yeah,
that.
and you don't usually get a pantry in these skinnies, so it's nice to have this just because there isn't always a whole lot of cupboard space, so this is awesome. So I'll bring you guys downstairs to the basement. It's fully finished. It's got in-floor heat. It's got a whole family room, as well as we've put a ping pong table, a little games room. But you could do a gym, you could kind of do whatever you want with that. And then you've got a basement bedroom, nice big size. The ceilings down here are 9 feet. You got your walk-in closet. Your nice ensuite. Yeah, so you got 9-foot ceilings in here, which gives it a lot of light and more space, which is awesome. Under the stairs, storage, and then your lovely mechanical room.
And what type of heating does it have?
So it's got in-floor heat in the basement and then forced air throughout.
Okay, and
And
just
then they've got an oversized tank for the in-floor heat.
oh wow, right. And is there air? I assume there's air conditioning, or?
Yeah, they're just putting it in coming up here, so it's not in quite yet, but it's going to be put in.
Okay.
So I'll bring you guys upstairs. You've got engineered hardwood all throughout the rest of the house. They brought it upstairs, which is awesome. And we've got a feature shiplap wall under the stairs, which is a nice little touch. They've done Roxol 2-pound foam spray insulation between the first and second floors, as well as the interior walls. So it's a nice addition that the builders have done there to keep it a little bit more quiet.
Yeah, I was going to say that's for anyone unfamiliar with what that is. That comes with the expertise of working with these kind of homes on the regular, but is that really cuts down sound.
Yeah, it's awesome. And most builders don't really put it in just because it is an additional cost. So it's really nice that they've done those additions to this house. So you got your laundry room here, which is on the second floor. Lots of cupboard and counter space. And then you've got your second bedroom upstairs. You've got a little bit of features in this room. And then you've got a 4-piece bath.
Great.
With your closet in here.
Yeah, the walk-in closet right off that.
Yeah. So they've done all built-ins, which is really nice. Then you've got your floor-to-ceiling glass feature wall, which I just think totally opens it up into this glorious master. This is like one of my favorite spots in the house. So you get a view of the U of A farms. And then you've got your Hunter Douglas blinds here as well. Fully motorized. It's all controlled with this thing on the wall. And then I'll close these. These ones are blackout. So you don't get a lot of light here in the evening, which is nice.
I think something that's unique too is the floor-to-ceiling windows there. Like
yes.
It makes the room feel like you're part of the outside and it's expansive, right?
Yeah, it is not cheap, that's for sure. So it's a nice touch. They've done it on the main floor as well as here. And yeah, they're triple pane. I'll have these open up for you guys so you can see. You got your feature shiplap wall here as well. And then it goes into the ensuite. So you got your jacuzzi tub, nice big shower, your dual sinks. Then you
John,
got.
you might not have to build. You could just buy this place.
I know.
I feel like it sounds like you love it.
I know. I would, if I could afford it, I would buy this place. I love it. I mean, how can you beat this? And then you've got a nice big walk-in closet. And I think a cool touch they've done is added this window so that you got tons of natural light. So you can either have these blinds open like this, or you can have them open up all the way, just like they did over here. And these are the top of the line Hunter Douglas blinds you can get. So, okay, well, I'll bring you guys upstairs.
And that's an important thing to point out too, because most new home builds, you're not going to get window coverings and some of those built-in elements like the stereo system and all that kind of thing. So it's definitely a luxury build.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, they didn't miss any key points in here. I think this is a cool little addition that they've done. So this is a third floor. It's a flex room, and one nice thing that they have added is a 3-piece bath. So if you were wanting to put a bedroom up here, you've got that option. Right now, they've turned it into a poker room. And then they've got this storage area.
Yeah, I was curious what was behind those doors.
Behind the secret doors, the best hiding spot. So because it's on the third floor with the patio, their thinking was you could store your cushions in here for the winter, or kind of put whatever storage you need in here. And they've done a beverage center as well. So you've got your bar fridge and cabinet space. And then the best part of the entire house is this top patio.
With music, set the mood, that's great.
Yeah, so as I mentioned, there's Sonos throughout the house in the main floor and in the ensuite. And then you've got outdoor speakers here, all built in. These side glasses have privacy screens, so you're not looking over at your neighbors. And then you get this gorgeous view. And this is west facing, so the sun sets right here, and it's the most beautiful thing I've seen at night.
I bet. And I think one of the things that's unique there is that's U of A owned farmland property. So
yeah.
It's literally highlighting a rural in Alberta, but in the middle of the city.
I know, you get your own little oasis in the middle of the city. There's not a lot of places.
And it's not going to be most likely ever developed or definitely versus new areas where you worry about, you don't know what your neighbors are going to do, right?
Exactly, yeah. And people who bought next door, we did sell that in December, and they are lovely. So I know that you'll have lovely neighbors. And throughout the whole build, all the neighbors had come around and were checking in, and they're all really, really lovely. And it was awesome to have them all come in and just let us know how much they are loving this house. And yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. And so do you want to just give us the highlight reel again of the price and the kind of overall features?
Yeah.
So we're listed at $969. It's a total of 2,100 square feet above grade, 2,900 including the basement. You've got 3 bedrooms, 2 on the second floor, 1 in the basement. In-floor heat, you've got a gas line that runs to the top patio as well as to the back one, so you can do barbecue or heater on both, which is nice. Totally move-in ready, turnkey, beautiful house, honestly.
Wonderful. Well, thanks so much again, Clara. Gaida? Gaida?
Yeah, you got it that time.
All right. Well, thanks again, and that's a beautiful home, and obviously you know infill, and you have some connections with Poetry Homes. So if anyone has questions about them as a builder or a custom builder or any other new home product, then feel free to reach out to their team.
Awesome. Well, yeah, and if anybody wants to come take a look at this house, it's appointment, so just give me a call or Chloe, and we're happy to show you.
Perfect. Thanks so much.
Awesome. See you later.
So thanks to everyone for attending today, and we will be running a few more of these in the near future, so make sure to like our page and follow if you want to be alerted of future Facebook Live events. The nice part of doing it at the brokerage level is that we're featuring multiple properties. Right now we have, even in the market we're in during COVID and modified processes and kind of a modified spring market, we still have over 500 homes for sale through our brokerage, everywhere from under 100,000 to into the multi-million price point, and commercial. So always feel free to reach out to our office or to any of our agents, and we can refer you to the best agent to help you with your unique needs. So thanks again to Shane and to Sarah, and anything you guys want to add?
Yeah, I would like to say specifically, if you're looking for us to feature any type of properties, specifically like renovation type properties, like distressed properties, we have those, condos specifically, lower income, mid-range move up, just listed, you know, things like that. We're happy to kind of cater and target. But yeah, we're always willing to adapt and help out where we can.
Yeah, this was a really great group collection of homes in the luxury market. So I think this was a lot of fun. Thanks, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you for your help as well. And stay tuned in for next time. I think our next one we were planning is best backyards and best patios in the city that are for sale right now. And in the environment we're in, where we're likely to be staying more at home and enjoying the summer with our families in that way, if you're looking for a little more space, we'll feature some great properties that you can enjoy in the summer.
Okay. Hey, we love and appreciate you. Be good to one another.
Stay safe and happy and healthy out there. Thanks, everybody.